Welcome to your introductory training for your IM6000. We're going to be using the IM training cards that you should have received with your system. If you didn't get one, just contact your Keyence rep. They'll be able to send one out to you. First thing I want to do is introduce you to your actual image. Once you have a part on the stage, you can actually place your mouse over any object. Scroll up with the mouse wheel or back with the mouse wheel allows you to zoom in or out to that specific location. By clicking down on the mouse wheel, you get a hand that you can move around the screen to select a specific location on your part. On the right-hand side are all of your tools. We're going to be spending some time on basics. If you have any questions about a part or a tool, simply click on it and there's a video attached with each one of your tools. So if you haven't seen it before, we don't go over it in training or there's no videos on IM users, check out the videos here. Chances are it'll solve your problem for you. So let's say we want to measure the width from the top portion here to the bottom down here. Well, I'd select my line-to-line tool. I would then click on the left-hand side of the part and click on the right-hand side of it. Or if you don't want to do 2 clicks, you can just click and drag. You don't have to be perfect in how you set up your measurements. As long as you're close is really all that counts. Once you have it in place, the last thing the machine wants to know is where do you want the value to show up. So we can select a location and then simply click. It will adjust each of my boxes, measure the dimension, and on the right hand side we can now change the name of that, as well as put in a design value. When you put in the lower limit for your design value, make sure you put in a negative sign. The reason for this is that it's possible to have only positive tolerancing. If you have a part with only a positive tolerance, obviously don't put in your negative sign. If you want to see if you got it right, hit apply. It will attach that measurement, set it up with those tolerances, and let you know if this dimension is okay or no good. You can also just leave this as 0 and then type in what the upper dimension should be and what the lower dimension should be. Again, hit apply and it will let you know if that's okay or no good. Great. Let's take a look at circles. Circles use 3 points to be defined, and if you look at the left-hand side of your training card, you'll see a circle. Just click 3 places around the diameter of your circle. Then, place wherever you'd like the number to show up. Now, the machine is not using the 3 points that I specified to actually measure this circle. At the very top up here, you'll actually see a green bar. If you click it 3 times, it will actually show you the individual points that it's using to make its measurement. So quite a lot. Click it another time and it returns with your circle. Again, on the right hand side, you can rename your dimension, state if you want it to show up as a diameter or a radius, as well as if you want a best fit or an average circle, a maximum circle, or a minimum. Put in your design value. Again, do not forget to put in your negative sign and hit apply to check it out. This one comes in good. Once you're done with the tool, hit OK. Great. Let's save your part now. At the bottom right, you'll see Register Pattern. By clicking this, it'll pull up another screen. The system will try its best to find an automated pattern to attach to. Most of the time it's correct. What the system's looking for is something unique about this component. Now, it doesn't have to be unique across an entire family of parts, just something for this component. And what it's really doing is you're telling the machine something on the part that it can look for to tell if that part is sitting on the stage at a 45-degree angle or a 90-degree angle or 180 degrees from where it was set up. So you want to find something on the part that helps the machine identify the orientation of its component. So something like this will work just fine. If you're ever curious if what you've picked will work, just hit the register button. It'll come in green if it's good and it'll say properly detected, or it'll come in red and say failure to detect if it isn't. Hit yes, and it brings it a picture of that portion of the part right up here. Once you're satisfied, hit OK. And the last step is to hit your Save Settings button. You'll see 3 pictures. Simply deselect your Inspect, Sync Marks, and Flash, and then hit OK. From here, you can give that part a name. And hit Save. Your part is now fully saved. You can go back to your main menu and try out your part in multi-measurement mode. Give it a shot now, and then jump back for the second training video and we'll continue.